Hello, everybody. Welcome to a tropical update. Here's the wide view Atlantic right now. We've of course got the remnants of Iota that turned into a remnant low system earlier this morning. Um, so it's no longer a tropical depression, tropical storm, or hurricane, or major hurricane at this point, as it is pretty much dissipated and land here now. We do got two areas of interest to watch. We got a tropical wave in the Central Caribbean that has a low chance of formation, but it is forming some new convection over the general area where the system is generally located here. So it'll be interesting to see how the storm progresses over time here. Then, of course, we got another area of interest to potentially watch over here over the next 3 days as that develops. It hasn't formed quite yet right now, but it's forecast to form if it does form within the next 5 days or so. And let's go ahead and take a look at that here on this latest graphic. Stimbert Saborn has a near 0% chance of formation throughout the next 48 hours. Into the next 5 days is a low 40, I mean not 40, low 10% chance of formation as you can see there. It was 40% earlier, but now it's down all the way down to to a low 10% chance. Of course, this could easily change here. It could go up here or it could stay 10% for a while here. We'll have to see on that. Um, or the storm could completely, this system could completely dissipate here. Um, so we'll see, of course, what comes of this system here. But you can read the discussion there. Regardless of if this system forms or not, heavy rainfall is likely for areas that don't need it. That got impacted hard by hurricanes Ida and, of course, recently Iota. So regardless of if this forms or not, it's likely to produce some flooding rainfall to areas that don't need it at all in Central America. Stimbert number two has a near 0% chance of formation throughout the next 48 hours. Into the next 5 days, still a low 20% chance of formation, as you can see there, and it's forecast to develop here by the middle of next week while it moves northeastward according to the National Hurricane Center on their latest 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook, as you can see here. And then quickly, here's a look at the remnants of Iota. This was as of earlier this morning. So again, the storm has dissipated at this point in time. However, that being said, the remaining moisture from it is still going to cause some flooding to portions of Central America here. And here's the key message from the National Hurricane Center about it. Life-threatening flash flooding and river flooding is expected through Thursday across portions of Central America due to heavy rainfall from the remnants of Iota. Flooding and mudslides across portions of Honduras, Nicaragua, and Guatemala could be exacerbated by saturated soils in place, resulting in significant, potentially catastrophic impacts. And that's the key message from the National Hurricane Center. And here's the Spanish version as well, if you want to stop the video right now and read this. So that's Iota. Here's a look at what the storm looks like on satellite imagery. You can easily see why the National Hurricane Center have this now as a remnant low system, and have had it as a remnant low system since this morning. Really no clear area of rotation here or convection either, where a center of circulation may be at here. And in Twitch Basins, here's a look at recently formed Tropical Storm Polo that formed today. Currently has 45-mile-an-hour winds moving west-northwest at 13 miles per hour. Forecast to continue to gradually weaken here and eventually turn into a post-tropical cyclone or dissipate by around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Friday. By the looks of it on this latest forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. This storm is posing absolutely no threat to land. If anything, might pose a minor threat to any boaters or marine interests that happen to be in the immediate area. But in terms of land, shouldn't really pose a threat at all to anybody as it continues moving away from land. Uh, Here's what the storm looks like on satellite imagery here. Wouldn't surprise me to see if the National Hurricane Center degrades to a tropical depression in the next update that they do on this system, seeing how convection seems to be really escaping away from the center of circulation. Center of circulation right about where my mouse cursor is right here. And you can easily see what the National Hurricane Center forecast to this tropical storm to dissipate quickly. It's because of all this dry air that you see ahead of the system and really unfavorable conditions that the storm is heading into here. Hence why they forecast a rapid weakening here. And then here's the look at the what's going on in the other part of the tropics here. Nothing going on in the West Pacific. Looks like something may be going on in the Arabian Sea there. Perhaps a Invest 94A has been designated and has a low chance of development and it says right here, you can see on the bottom here, the tropical cyclone development unlikely within the next 24 hours. Unlikely, as you can see there. So just, I guess something to keep an eye on here. Nothing to, of course, panic about, but just keep an eye on it and just be aware that it's there for anybody that happens to live in this part of the world here. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be about it for this topical update here. A little bit on the short side. Um, we'll see what comes of these two disturbances in the Atlantic here. We'll see if they form or not. Ultimately, um, and turn into our next name systems. If one of them does get named, the next name up would be Kappa on the Greek naming list for the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. A really record-breaking and unusual hurricane season so far, and one with many significant impacts here thus far. And I'm sure the season is going to be studied for years and years to come here, I imagine. So that's going to be about it for this topical update here. Again, please keep Central America in your thoughts. Like I said in the last update, they've been through a lot with, of course, what used to be Hurricane Iota, and then, of course, before that, Hurricane Ida that impacted them about 2 weeks ago. So they've been through a lot here. So just please keep them in your thoughts, and if you're able to donate to them, I don't have any of the links on hand, but if you're able to donate to them, make sure, of course, you use a reputable source and you donate to him. You donate to Nicaragua and help them out because they're really going to need it, especially after going through two Category 4 hurricanes back to back in about 2 weeks span. So just please help them out if you're able to. So that's pretty much going to be about it for this topical update here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And if you want to know what links and sites that they use for this topical update, they're also down in the description. If you want to check yourself to see what's currently going on in the world of the tropics here, and get a kind of like a first-hand look yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be about it for this topical update here. And I hope everybody has a great day or night wherever you guys are. Stay safe, of course. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.